Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening to this. Welcome back to my podcast, Road to FCAS, episode 10. This one is another long time no see, actually. I feel like recently life has been a lot. But not in a bad way. I feel like it's like good busy. I have a lot of decent things going on, and just happen to take a lot of my energy, because there's a lot of days where I'm like, I want to record my podcast today, but then I'll get really, really tired by like 8 p.m. So to prioritize rest and the second day, I would choose to go to sleep instead. And actually, this morning, it is morning right now. So this morning I had a few technical difficulties as well. But, well, here we are. Episode 10 of Road to FCAS. Well, since it's been a while, I would really say that there's a bunch to talk about then. I would describe the past few weeks as pretty progressive and a lot going on. Well, I guess let's dive into it. Well, the most exciting news is that I have gotten the news that I passed exam mass 1. Yay! I passed. So that marks my third FCAS exam on my way to my FCAS. Very excited. And passing the exam also means getting my exam registration reimbursed. So that's amazing. And as it was promised to me when I interviewed, there would be a raise. Making more money. Yeah, so the day I got my results, it was a Thursday. And I requested to my manager to work in the office that day and move my work from home day to some other days in the week, just so I can be in the office for it. And my reason for it is, well, if I pass, I get to tell everyone immediately and we all happy, right? And if I don't pass, I won't just break down, because you don't really let a lot of emotions out in the office. So, if I actually don't hear the good news, being in the office would help holding me together. So yeah. So when I finally checked my exam status that day, I see passed, and my first reaction was like, yeah? And then I was like, oh wait, I passed! I passed! Yes. And then I immediately got up and went to my coworker's office. It's the coworker who is closer to me, and I was peeking into his office by the door, but he was not in there. That's because he was talking to my manager, and he was actually walking towards his office at the time and saw me peeking into his office. And I looked at him and I was smiling and all, and he said, did we get the good news? I said, yes, I passed. And it was a very happy moment, I would say. Very happy moment. And, well, now that we have gotten exam mass 1 in the bag, it is very reasonable for me to move on to exam mass 2. Yeah, so I've already done some prep work for it. So I contacted the actual bookstore for an invoice of my study material, just so I can send it to my company as soon as I know I pass exam mass 1 and can get my company to purchase my material for me. And I've also started just kind of low-key looking at the Mass 2 prep textbook that we got in the office as well. So, well, I have not gotten my online study manual purchased yet, but just recent few days I started to use the paper manual to start prepping for exam mass 2. But honestly, it is a bit hard to motivate myself after the very nice break of no studying, just work. It's kind of funny to call no studying, just work a break. It's like you just go into the office and be like, okay, all I do is just work today. Like, that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that, and I don't have to be spending all those like brain power to like study and stuff. Like, it honestly feels kind of therapeutic. Yeah, well, I know my goals. I know what I want. So I know that exam mass 2 is the way to go. So I sure will study for it. So yeah. I feel like it would be a little easier to motivate myself after I actually get the online study manual, because, well, I am not good at reading. So when I read those paper manuals, it's like, when things make sense, they do make sense, and it's all great, everyone's happy. But when things don't make sense, I just be looking at those sentences over and over again and still not feeling like I understood it. But with the online study platform I bought, Coaching Actuaries, it's like, if you're confused about something, you can ask in the comment section, and like coaches, there will be like coaches from the website there to answer questions for you. So it's more interactive. It's like, when you have confusions and stuff, like, you're not just by yourself when you're trying to figure that out. And to me, that's really helpful. I mean, that's why I am definitely more of a going to lecture student instead of a studying on my own student. Like, I need to go to lectures and, like, you know, learn and like immediately ask questions if I have any. Like, yeah, I would say, like, I definitely need more assistance when it comes to, like, oh, I'm confused about this new thing. Like, sure, like, if I look at it long enough, like, I may be able to understand it, but like, I would really want someone there to tell me that, yes, your understanding is right. Like, you know, I'll be like, okay, like, I spent 10 minutes trying to figure this out. Like, this is my understanding. Is this correct? And yeah, I just need people there to like tell me, yeah, you got it. So just to confirm, just to like avoid any like misunderstandings, any like accidental confusions, like, as I like, you know, progress and stuff. So, but yeah. And yeah, I feel like I didn't spend as much time on studying as I really wanted to in this past week, and it makes me nervous. It's like, I started on June 1st, and I wanted to take the exam on November 5th. That gives me 5 months. Just half month more than what I had for exam mass 1. Like, it should be enough time, but like, I was all in, locked in when I started Mass 1, and like right now in the first week I spent 3 hours total, and that just feels wrong. It just feels like I'm lacking, and makes me feel unsafe. And I want to pass this. I mean, it is really great that I was able to pass exam Mass 1 on my first try, but I want to also do that for exam Mass 2. I mean, at one point I'm gonna fail an exam, and like I have no doubt about it, but I still want to do like all I can to pass an exam on my first try. So as you can tell, I am drinking coffee. But yeah, well, I feel like this is up to me to figure out, how to motivate myself, how to keep myself in line, and get ready for this whole thing. So but yeah, that's about exams. And about work, we actually had a few new coworkers recently. They started on June 1st. So one of them is an intern, and I am very excited to see the intern join us because, that makes me not the youngest person in the office. Me personally, last summer, I had a really good experience at my internship company. And I feel like most of that good experience comes from having amazing people surrounding me. And, when you're surrounded by people who are really willing to get to know you, willing to help, offering to help, and always happy to explain anything, like it very naturally creates a very harmonic, a very positive, a very kind and friendly environment for someone who is new and also young. So I try to go talk to the intern a little bit on his first day and, his second day, stuff like that. I mean, most of the time I'm still busy with my own stuff, but, when I can, I try to, go talk to the interns and, see how he's doing. Because just me personally, I felt really comfortable around the workplace during my internship because most of the people around me were my age. They're all really young, and even someone be younger than me and stuff. So being around people the similar age, to me at least, creates a sense of comfort. It's everyone, we're all the same, and it could be a little intimidating when most of your departments are at least in their late 20s, or people at the age of grandkids, they have grandkids, or at least they have kids in college or whatnot. So I mean, at least when I first started, I was oh my gosh, everyone here has a wife. Now where's my wife? Yeah, to me it was oh my gosh, I am the outlier here. But yeah, I wanted to make the intern feel comfortable, so I try to go talk to the intern a little bit. I mean, I'm not that extroverted of a person anyway, but I try to be friendly, I try to be nice. But yeah. And also, one more thing about work that I'm excited about is that I finally started getting work assigned to me directly. I am very excited about that because, I mean, that is a proof of me um getting to a higher level when it comes to like ability of completing work. It's like, oh, like this person's getting better. I think she can handle like these harder stuff now. Like, let's assign those things to them. You know? I feel very just accomplished, I would say, like about getting a work assigned to me directly, because before it's always like the work would be assigned to my coworker, and then my coworker would and then I would work with my coworker on his things. And like, sometimes like he would let me do like maybe 80% of the work, and then we do the final check, and then we complete it. But now it's like, oh, it's assigned to me, and I am the main person. And I mean, I still work with my coworker on my assigned work, but I become the main person. So this is like a sense of empowerment, I would say. It's like, I mean, not that I feel like condescending to my coworker or anything. I love my coworker, but it's like feeling like you finally have some sort of ability to be able to deal with these big boy levels of projects. You're trusted, your manager sees what you're doing, and he says, okay, let's give that to them. Like, they can handle it. Like, don't you think it's so cool? Well, it's okay if you don't think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. But yeah, I feel quite accomplished about that, and I do really look forward to becoming even better, and eventually be at the point where I can complete the whole project myself, and not always needing help from my coworker. I mean, like, needing help is not a bad thing. Like, it is not a bad thing. Like, when I ask my coworkers for help, I'm also learning. Like, he is a very, very knowledgeable person. He is a FCAS. He is my goal. He knows a lot, and I look up to him, and it is absolutely a pleasure to work with my coworker, and I feel like I learn a lot from just working with him. And like, sometimes we just have these like meetings where we talk about work, and then they just goes off tangent, and then I just learn a lot from going off the tangent, because like he just knows so much, and like it's like as if you're sitting next to like a bag of aromatics or like spices or whatever. Like, those things are still close to the bag, but just being close to the bag, you can smell it. That's how I feel like my coworker is with his knowledge. Like, it's overflowing. Like, maybe he's not even trying to like educate me or anything. Like, you just talk to him and you learn. So yeah, I think it's great. But yeah, so now I'm gonna talk a little bit about my life in the past few weeks. Well, one of the most exciting things that has happened is that I just had a birthday. So, well, here's the birthday song for myself. Let me pause the music real quick. Alright. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Delania. Happy birthday to me. Yeah. uh, yep, it's my birthday. Well, it's not today, but it was 2 days ago. It was Thursday. I turned 24, and I don't know. It just kind of happened, and not. I didn't feel so. Like, it didn't feel like a major life event. It's like. Sorry, I'm checking the wires under the table. I may have kicked one of those. It's like I woke up and be like, all right, time to work, and then was like, oh wait, but today's my birthday, yay! And then it just happened. Last birthday, I actually spent my last birthday 2025, there was a company event at my internship place, and it's an event where like all the remote people, the work from home people, all just flies in, and we all went to like a picnic or something, and we played baseball. Oh wait, it's not baseball. It's like baseball, but it's more low key. Like, you don't. Oh, kickball is what it's called. Yeah. You don't bat it, you kick it. So, yeah, it was very fun, and that's how I spent my last birthday. And this birthday, I spent working. But it was a work from home day, so it wasn't that bad. And yesterday, I grabbed a few of my friends, and we had a birthday celebration dinner, and my partner was also there. So yeah, I invited 3 people from the Monday Night Burger group, and the 2 people who I am very close with, and I met them through high school swimming. So yeah, it was like a burger swim collab. It was very fun, and I was nervous about it a little bit because just me personally, I think meeting a bunch of new people who already know each other is kind of stressful, and since I would be the bridge between the burger people and the swim people, like, I feel responsible to, like, not make anyone feel left out. Like I can't just only talk to the burger people, and I can't just only talk to the swim people. I want, like, I want this conversation to be like harmonic, and everyone talks to everyone and stuff like that. I mean, I know this is not always up to me, because like some people, they're introverted. I mean, the 2 of my swim friends, they're both more on the introverted side, and the burger people could be a little more talkative. And I know it's not completely up to me, but I still want to try to, like, make sure that everyone's like participating in the conversation. So yeah, but overall, I would still say that it was a really good birthday celebration. I was very happy. Yeah. And I guess now we're just going back in time, and I went to go help one of my burger friends move the other weekend, and it was very fun. Like, I mean, moving is tired and all, but like, I enjoy helping my friends. Yeah, it was pretty, like, I would count that as a workout. It's like, we moved a bunch of like tables, chairs, drawers, yada yada, like beds, bed frames, mattress, whatever, and sofa, stuff like that. It was a really tiring but really fulfilling day. So very happy. And oh wait, actually, I should talk about this week because this week is just, I don't know. I feel like I'm even a little overwhelmed by this week because like how it's just full of great things. It's just full of things I look forward to. So, well, Monday, of course, it is Burger Day. I always look forward to that. And the Wednesday, I had my birthday lunch with my coworkers. So we always have our get together lunch on Wednesdays. So yeah, we went to a place called oh my gosh. We went to a place called Dave's Hot Chicken, and it was truly hot chicken. Like it was, oh my gosh, it's really really spicy. And it was pretty fun though. I mean, I did jump scare myself with the highest level of spiciness, and like it's actually so spicy. It's actually like it's so strong. But it's all fun and games. I mean, you gotta try that once in your life. If you're not, running to the bathroom after that, like you have not tried it. Sorry, that's so gross. But so that was Wednesday, and Thursday, my birthday. It was really nice that I was working from home that day, and also I got my first tattoo after work. So I had my first tattoo on Thursday as a little birthday gift from me to me. So, well, I don't have the picture pulled up here, but I'm gonna explain that real quick. So the design I have is triple integrals and followed by a real number symbol. So like the R that has 2 bars. So mathematically, this doesn't make sense because first, like, there's no domains for the triple integral. And second, if you integrate numbers, you're gonna get 0, so it doesn't make sense. Oh, well, wait, if you take derivatives, okay. If you integrate just a number, you're just gonna get like that number times like the x, y, or z or whatnot. But like, there's not even like dx, dy, dt, like following the r. So like this does not make sense mathematically, and I didn't come up with the design for it to make sense mathematically. So it doesn't matter. But I do have a interpretation for it on my own. So it may not make a lot of sense to you, just because sometimes like I find some things like making sense in my head, but when I tell it to other people, they will be like, what the heck are you talking about? So it's totally okay if it still doesn't make sense. As long as it makes sense to me, I'm happy. So so the meaning of the tattoo would be through all of reality. So in my head, the action of like taking integrals is kind of like, I kind of imagine it as an action of like diving through something. Like, I know it does not make sense. It's probably not gonna make sense. Like, just, it's this like picture I have in my head. It's like you're diving through something, you're diving through a space, you're diving through dimensions, kind of. You're cutting through. And so the R that represents all real numbers, like I just kind of extend the meaning of it to be like, reality, like everything real. So yeah. So by doing a triple integral and they all real are, it's like, oh, like through all of reality. It's like, yeah. I know it may not make a lot of sense, but doesn't matter. But yeah, so and I have it tattooed on my chest at around where my heart is. So this just adds like another layer of meaning to it. So to me, it just means, be true to your heart through all reality. It's like, what I mean by be true is that, like, never change for reasons that is not for yourself. It's like, don't change to please people. Only make changes that you think would be the best for you. I think every single person should just do whatever's the best for them. And sometimes people may not like it, sometimes people may like it, and that is okay. It is very it is very normal. Some people don't like changes and some people appreciate changes, and that is very normal. There is no wrong to either, not supporting a change or supporting a change. Well, if you're gonna talk about like a normal person becomes a pedophile or something, that's different. But people do, I think when people make decisions in their lives, they should always do whatever's the best for them. They shouldn't be like, well, option A is the best for me, but option B makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people happy, so I'm gonna choose option B. I think people should choose option A. That's what I say. So, yeah. Well, be true to your heart through all reality. That's the meaning I give to that tattoo. And actually, it didn't even hurt that bad. I thought it was going to be so much more painful, and it just didn't really hurt. I just laid there and I was yawning. I was it feels good. I was falling asleep. Yeah, and that was my first tattoo, and the tattoo artist said I was being a really good client. So I must have acted really well then. I must have been a really good client then. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about getting another tattoo somewhere else. The design I'm thinking about is either anchor or waves. So something that's, related to water and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And as long as you're getting a tattoo at a place where you have some sort of fat, it's gonna hurt less than giving blood, in my opinion. But yeah. And speaking of giving blood, I went to go give blood 2 weeks ago. It was an experience. So I have never given blood before. Well, yeah, well, maybe I have, but I don't clearly remember. I'm just gonna say that I've never given blood before. And so I went in and they did some checks on me to just these pre-screening things because I'm a first-time donor. And so first they asked me which arm I want to get the blood pulled out of. So at first I said left arm because usually people would pick the arm that's not the side they usually use. If you're right-handed, you pick left arm for giving blood, if you're, and vice versa. So I'm right-handed, so at first I was like, okay, left arm. But I think for some reasons I know I have really small veins Yeah, because when I was in college one time, I was doing blood work, and when they were pulling blood out of me, they're like, "Oh, you have tiny little veins." I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah, so I already know that I have like small veins, but for some reasons that day, like my veins were just not popping out, and it actually hurt to like keep the needle in there, and I was really scared because like I have a fear for sharp things. Like I'm really scared of like sharp things, like knives or needles or like anything sharp. I'm scared of it. And also like, where they pull blood out of you is like it's like a weaker like part of your body. It's like the inside of your arm. Like you don't have a lot of muscle there, like it's really thin. You can see the veins, and like it's a weaker part of your body. So like getting stabbed by a needle at a weaker part of my body just like kind of throws me off. It's like, ugh, it's like it makes me nervous, and plus it hurts. Yeah, so, and it was not going too well because the nurse was like, the blood is not flowing, and she also tried to adjust the needle, and it also hurts when she does that. I mean, like the needle fooling around your body and all, right? Hurts. And then they had to pull it out, and it also hurt when they pulled the needle out. So yeah, it was a lot of pouches. But then they asked me if I wanted to try to use my right arm to donate, and I said, yeah, let's try it. So, and then my right arm happened to like work a lot better. So yeah, I got 1 pint of blood donated in 5 minutes and 21 seconds, and they said it's actually pretty fast. Usually people take like 7 minutes on average. So I guess my right arm works better, and that's how I got stabbed twice. Yeah, I just think donating blood is a very meaningful thing to do. It's like, now that I am young, I am healthy, like, I want to help people. I want to help people, and I think it's really meaningful. And like, I'm gonna be quite honest, like, either it's bone marrow or like blood or like whatever or whatever, like, as long as it doesn't kill me, I donate anything. So yeah. And I also confirmed that my blood type is O positive. So that's, well, it's not the best. I mean, because O negative is truly universal. O positive is like kind of universal. Like it can donate to like A, B, and O, I believe. I think. Yeah, but just not everything can donate to a lot of people. But yeah, figure out my blood type. Yeah. And also earlier in May, I think it was May 16th, I had a open water swim meet. So open water just means you swim in a body of water that's like open. It's not a pool. So if you swim in the lake, you swim in the ocean, that'll be open water. So I participated in a open water swim that took place at a beach, and it was an experience. So it was a peer-to-peer swim, which means you swim from one fishing pier to another fishing pier, and the distance between the two fishing piers is 1.7 miles. And yeah. So we started the race in the morning. So in the morning, like the waves are gonna push things towards the shore. It's like, it's rising, right? Rising up. Like, I don't know exactly what the word for that is, but like, it's like, you know what I mean. So at first when I started the race, like I was not looking up enough. So in open water races, since you don't have anything at the bottom of the pool, like you don't have anything to like indicate where you are. Like when you come up and breathe, to come up for air, like you have to raise your head straight up to see like where you're going, to like make sure you're going on the right direction. So at first I wasn't looking up enough, and when I realized, I was actually swimming towards the shore because the wave was like pushing me towards the shore, and since I wasn't looking up enough, I just let it. I didn't really like, swim out. I thought I was just swimming forward, but in fact I was swimming towards the shore. So I spent a lot of time trying to get out there again because so it is from one fishing pier to another fishing pier, and they have two very huge orange buoys floating out there, and basically you have to swim past the buoy, swim to the other buoy, and swim around the buoy, and then swim to the shore. So you can't just like, I mean you can, but like you're gonna swim extra distance. It's like you want to stay out there, you want to stay like not close to the shore is what I'm saying. So spent a lot of time trying to get out there, and in fact for a while, I don't even know how long, maybe like 10 minutes, like I couldn't see the other fishing pier. Like it could be because like I was just at a position in the water where the wave is like blocking my vision, or like some other reasons where my goggles getting foggy. Like I couldn't see the other fishing pier, and I couldn't see anyone swimming around me, and I also couldn't see any boats around me. So they have these boats like out there along the shore to like stop people from straying away, and I couldn't see any of those boats. Like I can just see like that I'm swimming in the water. Like I don't know where I am. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction. And I was really scared for a little bit. But then I thought about it. I'm probably not gonna die because if I actually like, I won't get lost because they have boats out there making sure that people won't get lost. So if no one has stopped me yet, I'm probably not lost. So that's okay. And also like, I mean, at the time I was having a really strong headache. I think it was probably from like, choking salty water and swimming under the sun, heart rate getting up, and also I'm nervous about like, I don't know where I'm going. I thought about it, like, what if I just die? Would I be happy? Like, would I feel like, okay, like, I don't have that much regrets? Honestly, yeah, like, sure, like, I'd be okay if I died. It's like, there are a lot more things that I wanted to do, but like, I've already had so many great things, and, I'd be okay if I just died. So yeah, after being okay with not making it, that actually motivated me to swim. So yeah, well, eventually I was able to see the other pier again, and then I started to see people swimming around me, and then started to see the other buoy, and and finish the race. So apparently I finished second in my age group. So my age group would be the 19 to 24 year olds. I finished second. Well, out of 9 people, but well, in my age group, in my gender. So there's like 9 people in total, so like it's really not all that impressive. But honestly, like, I am not a distance swimmer. Like, I am a sprinter. All I swim is 50s and 100s, and me swimming 1.7 miles should already be an accomplishment. So yeah, I am more than happy with like how this is turning out. It's like first I signed up for it. It was my first open water race, by the way. Like, I I used to be really scared of open water, and I never signed up for it. It was my first open water race. It was probably I think it was the longest distance of race I've ever swam. Like, the longest distance I've swam, like, in the race is probably like a mile or something, so 1650. And that was 1.7 miles, so that's the longest race I've completed. And also, spam. It's like, if anything, I should be proud of myself. And also, I got second in my age group, and they gave me a towel. So that's really nice. But yeah, that's my open water race. And also, speaking of birthday, though, I just thought of this. It's very obvious that I did not post anything on my birthday, and I was not able to dedicate enough time to put together a birthday production for me this year. And I feel a little sad about it, just because the past years I've always been able to just squeeze some time out and do it. But I mean, now that I've started working, it's truly very different. It's like, first, to do a birthday production, I need ideas. And I feel like when I get busy, I just, my creativity just kind of fades. Just because all I think about is work, whatever, trying to rest, trying to get myself enough rest or whatnot. And my creativity just kind of gets out of the way. And, and I want to create things. I want to, and I just didn't really have any ideas. And even if I had ideas, I didn't have enough time to make it happen. So I still want to do something, though. So maybe I would do a simple song cover, and may not be able to do a very complicated video for it, but I still want to do something. I mean, it's gonna be quite late, but I want to do something for myself. And maybe for next year's birthday production, I should start way earlier, just so I can make sure I put together something that's nice and stuff. So but yeah. And lastly, I wanted to talk a little bit about my relationship. So, as always, I am more than grateful that I have the opportunity to experience this in my life. It's been going really great, and me and my partner would be together for 3 months in 2 days, actually. It actually feels like we just started dating 2 weeks ago or something, but it's been 3 months, and it's been great. I really adore my partner, and I adore the time I have with them. I look forward to seeing them, and we would try to find time to see each other every weekend, and of course we see each other at Burger as well. So I feel extremely blessed that I have this person in my life, and I sure really do look forward to more time spent with my partner, and the adventures that we could go on, and how this relationship goes. I mean, it's my first relationship. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know when it's gonna end. I don't know. And from what I have experienced so far, I want this to last. This is great, and this person's great, and you want to be with them for a while. It's you give a kid a candy and they eat one and they're like, huh, I like this, I want more. Like this, it's that simple. And I mean, I know some things are not up to me, so like, you know, if something unexpected happens, like, could be really sad, but I try to not think about it for now, just because, you know, well, thinking about it right now wouldn't make the bad moments any better, and would actually ruin what I have right now. It's like me scaring myself type thing. So, but yeah, I look forward to where this goes, and yeah. So yeah, that's my life ish. And now, as usual, I wanted to talk about what I look forward to. So, actually, June is a good month because June 28th is one of my favorite coworkers' birthday. It's the coworker who I am the closest to, so I am very excited to celebrate him. So he's turning 30. I almost said 20. He's turning 30, and very happy for him. And in around a month, it will be my partner's birthday. So I am also very excited to celebrate him. I actually have gotten him something for his birthday already. I'm very excited to, you know, have it finished and give it to him eventually. I'm excited for it. And I know it's like still kind of far, but I am going to the Avenged Sevenfold concert in August. I am more excited than a pirate finding a chest full of coins. I'm very excited for it. So, Avenged Sevenfold is a band I can say I am head over heels for. Like, there are a few bands who I would describe as I am head over heels over them, and Avenged Sevenfold is one of them. I'm very excited to go see them. I mean, like, it's definitely better if I were to be able to see them like in the early 2000s, but what, I was 6? Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten into metal anyway. But yeah, I am really grateful that they're still active, that I can go, you know, see them in live. I'm very excited. Very excited. And it'll be a Sunday, so I don't have to take time off work or anything. So yep, I'm very excited. And recently I was shopping for my outfit for the concert. And I got a bunch of like really metal, like, well, what I consider metal, like really metal outfits, and God, I cannot wait to pull that off. And I would also say that I am excited to study for Exam Mass 2. You know, after passing Exam Mass 1, like, that definitely gave me a huge confidence boost. Makes me feel like, oh, like, I can do this. Like, this can actually happen. Like, if I study hard enough, I can actually pass. Woohoo! So, you know, passing exams is always exciting. So, I do look forward to, you know, finally getting my online manual for Exam Mass 2 and be studying for it and, you know, just learn. And I would say lastly, I look forward to see how my relationship goes. I adore my partner a lot. Now, I don't know what love is, and I don't know if I ever would. But I know that I adore this person a lot, and, you know, everyone is at least a little greedy, so I wanted to spend more time with them. And also, I wanted to talk about a topic real quick. So, marriage. I don't think I would get married. Just straight up. Because I don't think I understand the point of like getting married. One sec, let me reply to a message. Okay. Sorry. Like, I don't think I understand the point of a marriage because I don't understand, like, it just binds two people together, yeah? Like, if two people are gonna stay together, they're gonna stay together. No matter dating or not. Or no matter married or not. Like, you can be dating a person for a really long time and, like, you know, if you're good for each other, you're gonna stay together. And marriage does not mean that two people are gonna stay together. Like, I've seen so many divorces, and like, divorces are ugly, man. Like, it's so much work. Like, you know, the separation of like properties or whatnot. Like, because, you know, after you get married, all those like legal stuff, yada 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 yada. Like, it's a lot, and I don't really understand the point of getting married. Like, if I like someone, I just stay with them. And, you know, if one day something changes, the feeling fades, we just, you know, separate and go on with each other's lives. It's gonna hurt, but like, you know, when it no longer works, sometimes it's the best to just stop forcing each other to stay together. And, you know, if you gotta do that in the marriage, that means the divorce, and like, you know, there's so much things you gotta deal with, like all the paperwork, and you gotta find an attorney or whatnot, like all that, like it's a lot. And so I really don't understand this whole marriage thing. So I don't think I'm gonna get married. Like, you know, like, people are going to change. I am going to change. My partner is going to change. And, I mean, although change does not guarantee that one person is going to leave, but, like, you know, if at one point I decide or my partner decides that, okay, like, we are, you know, like, we have become very different people, and I don't really feel like staying in this relationship anymore. Fine, like, good, okay, like, I'm glad you're realizing that. So like, you should do whatever's the best for you. So we just separate. Like, yeah, I don't quite get it. So yeah, that's my take on marriage. I don't think it's for me, because like I said, if two people are gonna stay together, they're gonna stay together. Like, either marry or not. So why marry? Like, you can be with the other person for a lifetime and not married, and that's fine. Like, it does not mean that what you guys have is anything less than what people who are married have. It just does not mean that you're any less. It just means you're not married. That's it. So, but yeah. I'm glad I got that out, because like, I don't know, like, I've never really talked about that with people, just because I know a lot of people's views are like, oh, like, you know, if two people are good, like, they're gonna get married. And, you know, I know that's a really you know, commonly agreed on view, and in fact I grew up with that view, so like, I understand, like, the view that I have right now is like quite different. And just to avoid like possible conflict, I just don't bring it up to people or whatnot. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to talk about it just a little bit on my podcast. But yeah, well, now it becomes time for our end of podcast song. So the song I picked today is called 世界中の誰よりもきっと 世界中の誰よりもきっと Yeah, so it means more than anyone else in this world. So it is a very, very romantic title, and it's a good song to sing. So, yeah. Okay, let me turn on the filter. All right, now I should have reverb, and let's dive into it. It's a really good song, really like it. All right. Okay, let's go.眩しい季節が金色に待ち細めで君の横顔そっと包んでたまた巡り合えたのもきっと偶然じゃないよ心のどこかで待ってた世界中の誰よりきっと熱い夢見てたから目覚めて初めて気づく募る想いに、世界中の誰よりきっと果てしないその笑顔そっと抱きしめていたい季節を越えていつでも言葉の針をいつまでも探している君の眼差し遠く見つめてたそう本気の数だけ涙見せたけど許してあげたい輝きを世界中の誰よりきっと熱い夢見てたから目覚めて初めて気づく募る想いに、世界中の誰よりきっと果てしないその笑顔ずっと抱きしめていたい季節を越えていつでも世界中の誰よりきっと優しい気持ちになる目覚めて初めて気づく儚い光に、世界中の誰よりきっと胸に響く言葉をずっと抱きしめていたい季節を越えていつでもずっと抱きしめていたい季節を越えていつでもAlrighty, well, that wraps up episode 10 of Road to FCAS. Well, if you've also spent your time with me this time, okay, that's a bad sentence. Did I get stuck? Oh, one sec. Oh, now I'm back. If you've also spent your precious time listening to my podcast this week, this time, not this week, I really appreciate it. And, until next time, I hope you have a good life. Goodbye.